All right, Soorej, how are you, dear? So let's have a look at your next submission, and this is your blocking plus going on of exercise number 3 in stage 2 body mechanics. And this is the third exercise when we have got a full-fledged character with all the limbs and everything. And we had a very long discussion on Monday on your blocking stage, where I told you in very detail all the things that need to be tweaked, and you have done a lot of work on that, and this is your submission. It is good. It's mostly you have touched all those things, but there are things to be still tweaked, so we cannot jump to splining straight away, so you would need a second review that I'm going to give you right now. All right, so dear, let's play it. Just a sec, let me check. All right, everything going fine. It's making mark. Okay, pressure sensitivity is not there anyways. All right, let's start, dear. Come on, let's play it once. What is it? It's bowling and then falling. It bowls, then slips and falls. That is what we are attempting to do. And let's have a look at the I'm sorry, where was it? The side one, open with this. All right, let's keep this also open. So from side we see it like this. Okay, so first I'm going to do a review in the front view, then if there is need I'll do a review of the side view also. So front view, let's have a look at it in detail. All right, good one. Okay, so let's go frame by frame again. Okay, next. All right, going good. Now I'm not sure if you should Soorej actually be changing the curve of the torso so much abruptly. See, this is curved like this, right? Suddenly you want to do this. I don't know why. I don't think it's that believable. If you want to show some, movement of force, it should not be this abrupt. Rather, your shot will work if you just simplify it and you just keep it bent. Let it bowl through. From this direction, I don't think the curve should change so much, and I don't think this is the point where this foot starts slipping. It should not be. The slip game comes next in the next stepping. So why is this slipping? So these are the two things. Curve, I think it should remain curved only from this direction. It will look good. All right, after that, so what we are trying to say is let it be bent. Don't do these things, and while bending, let it throw the ball. All right. Then we have a follow through. At this stage, you can start doing some designing also. So you started with the reality where you followed a video reference. This is the time to touch artistically and tweak the poses or timing I would not suggest timing right now. You will get experience. Slowly we will be doing that. At the moment you can start tweaking some poses for the sake of design, for the sake of emphasis, for the sake of beauty, right? So for the sake of language of animation, so it says it in black and white aloud. Why do we do, for example, if we have to somewhere we make the line of action stronger, we simplify the pose. The point which is striking my mind is this one. When it hits, it throws, we can have a stronger pose for the sake of design. It may not be there in your video reference, but we can still do it to make it more communicative, to let it belong to the language of animation. So here you can try something maybe stronger. So the line of action is slightly stronger than this. Just do slight thing from this front view. From the side view we will do a bit more work, I'll tell you. So instead of this thing, let's have a very very strong line of action, going straight, something like this. And then it comes back. Now the way it's coming back is not that believable and not that well designed. Aesthetically also it's not that good, because we need to have some flow through which this pose is coming to this pose. It's doing a lot of abrupt things. So if it's like this, so for example if it was like this somewhere, pose was something like this, and it has to come down, I would like to have something belonging to this particular flow. It should be coming down somewhere like this and then slipping. Let me come again. Okay, comes down. It should be somewhere in a flow, something like this, and then when it is going like this, it was here somewhere like that. I have to redraw because this at the moment software is not retaining. I think setting is not correct. Okay, from here then I should have something like this. Here it is getting imbalanced. At the moment all the torso poses are going not in a flow. Like this, and then it's going to maybe go something like this. Again I would need some better imbalance or something. I see a very very static things here. I should be having something like this. Why not having good bends? Here also good bends. It should be looking like getting imbalanced and falling, and then falling something like this. Okay, and having a very, and as we discussed that day also, the fall will look good if it's going through one pipe kind of thing. Maybe you have tried that, but I don't find it so seamless. See the way it's behaving. 1, 2. I want it to be flowing to the same pipe in a very good arc. Here, when it touches, to get that impact, we should have through the same pipe or arc through which the guy is traveling, we need to have this guy here, maybe a bit stretched also, and the rig I guess doesn't allow you the stretching. No, it doesn't matter. You have it somewhere straightened here when it's falling, you have it somehow straightened here when it touches, and after that we should have it bent. It is going to give you that impact of falling. So one frame like this, and then very next frame if we have bent thing, it will be better. Right now we are not having any frame or drawing or pose where he has touched his hips on the floor and he is straightened. Right now what is happening? He's in the air, and when he is on the floor he is straight away curved, which is not a good idea. When he touches the ground, he should not be curved. He should first be straight and then should get curved. So it's going to give that stretch and squash feeling. Alright, I hope you will get an idea what I'm talking about here. Now talking about the weight balancing. Okay, almost okay till this point. After that, when it throws, when it gets on one foot, I think the weight can be transferred still further here. Moreover, you will have bent body, something like this, because instead of 2 feet he is coming to 1 foot. Or maybe you try to shift it, but because of rotation I'm not very clear. It should not make this abrupt rotation, so it should move still further on the right, and from the again this frame is looking too imbalanced to me. If here we are saying that the pelvis should be moved towards right direction, when he makes this throw and comes to maybe this pose, alright, it may move slightly to this direction but not this much. It should be somewhere here only. And then we have our stretched pose, which we talked about, where I would like to see a good line of action, not a broken one. And after that we have our falling thing, which we already discussed. It is not very well designed right now, so we made some marking so that it goes seamless without any jerks. It goes seamless. I can follow. I should be able to follow all the parts of the torso, so it should not be going abrupt. So if it's stretched in one direction, now it should fall through one arc. Alright, so I'm going to give some comments on the side view. Also, let me just settle that file in the software. Give me a moment.